it's me, Renee. I'm back. As you see from the title, this is a review. Yes, it's been a hot minute or quite a while since I've done a review. Well, one went out last week, but yeah. I want to do a review of this one as well. I've been thinking about it for a while. I haven't done it before now because procrastination. But yeah, so this is a review of the Happy Ever After playlist. Yeah, by Abby Jimenez. So this is adult romance, adult contemporary romance. There's no fancy elements to it. It's set in modern day, and sorry, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's also part of a companion series. The first one is The Friend Zone. And then you have this one, and then there's a third book coming up this year. Though, yeah, as I said, the companion series, and at least I think, well, sorry, the third book in the series seems to like be a bit more detached from the first two books. The first two books follow two friends, so I suppose they're kind of more connected in a way. Though, yeah, I only read this one. I haven't read the first book, so yeah, and I wasn't really that confused or anything. So don't worry about that. I suppose only thing I know now is that the couple from the first book will be together, but it's not really a spoiler, at least not for most romances. Also, some romances have several couples and stuff, but yeah, I don't mind that really. But yeah, Happy Ever After playlist. It's just a very, very good adult romance. Adult romance sounds so weird when I'm saying like that. Like, yeah, it's only sex and violence. No, that's not how it is. But the characters are adults, and yeah, there's some sex in it. Though, yeah, there's not much sex, so if you don't like sex scenes books, you can still enjoy this one. Personally, I kind of lately been kind of wanting to read more young adult books because I'm kind of being like a bit more tired of sex in books. Uh, not really sure why, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this book. So I kind of very much enjoy how, yeah, you see the book. Well, I suppose it's kind of longish. It's yeah, no, actually longish. It's not that long. It's actually just 400 pages. But actually, still so much happens in it. It's actually yeah, let's just double check. I don't have control over stuff. It's no okay, yeah. Anyway, it's told from multiple point of views. The two protagonists, so they I will say kind of their yeah, they're equal protagonists. So it's two protagonists meeting each other. It's not one meeting the other. It's kind of told from both point of views, and yeah. So you have Abby and you have Jason, and and each yeah, it's actually some books have like the dual point of views where chapter one is from one point of view, chapter two is from the other, and then they switch every chapter. Here they don't switch every chapter, but they switch pretty often. So yeah, so it's not yeah, but it's kind of fun that they sometimes go two chapters when the one person's, and then they go two chapters for the other one, and then maybe one chapter. So yeah, it's not completely predictable how they work, how they do it, but yeah, still very enjoyable. Um, so it kind of, you know what? I can't say how it starts because it's not really spoiler because it's so soon. Okay, so it starts with Abby, a film protagonist who's driving around LA. They, this book takes place mostly in LA. She drives around LA, and suddenly well, it's summer. Well, I suppose not sure if it's summer, but anyway, it's LA, so it's sunny. And then suddenly, dog just kind of runs like to in front of a car. She's like, "No, no, go away, go away! I mean, I'm in the middle of a road. Just don't be killed, dog. Go away, go away." So, but the dog, instead of like running out of the road, the dog ends up jumping into the car because since it's such a nice day, she has the sunroof up. So yeah, the dog jumps into the car. And what happens next? The dog also starts peeing in the car. So it's like, oh god, okay, I have to do something. But very soon she's like, okay, I have to get out of this traffic. She gets out of the traffic. She goes to the vet because obviously sorry, obviously this dog seems to be sick. She wants to kind of see if something's wrong with the dog. Turns out, yeah, the dog it has like some bad stomach issues. Maybe this is going into a bit much details, but yeah. And then she pays for the vet, all that stuff. She sees that the dog has kind of a color, like has kind of like an ID on it, but it just says like a number and nothing else. So she rings the number and says like, "I've got your dog. Maybe you can call him back, like because it's not mine. I kind of just so you know, the dog is here. He's sick. Maybe you want to take better care of your dog." She doesn't hear anything back. Next day, she ends up buying the dog food, taking care of the dog because she doesn't want to just kick him out, even though it's not her dog. She wants to take care of him. Next day, she leaves another message. She hears nothing back. It goes on like that for a week. I think more or less, more or less a week. Maybe no, actually 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, and she's been leaving messages more or less every day now, like saying like, yeah, this dog's still here. He's getting better, but why aren't you calling him back? And this is starting to worry me. And what's going on? What's going on? And then at the last message, it says like, yeah, I've been calling you every day now for 2 weeks. You have not said anything back. So I'm commending the dog. The dog is now mine. So that's quite funny, really, well, endearing and troubling, but also kind of like comedic thing there. And now the owner rings back. Turns out he was on vacation. He didn't have his phone on because he wanted to like be totally off the grid. Kind of suppose in a way plot hole because who doesn't really have their phone on at all nowadays? I suppose you could maybe go someplace with this bad connection, but still you would have connection now and then. So it's kind of a bit weird to go 2 weeks without, but maybe it happens. Anyway, it happened in this book, and it says like, no, it's my dog, give me my dog back. And so turns out so the owner of the dog, Jason, his dog, blah 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 blah. His dog sitter was just awful. Did not look after the dog at all. Didn't feed the dog or anything. But yeah, but so first it's like Dad says, no, I'm taking the dog. I'm taking the dog. Then they have this argument like, okay, maybe you can have your dog back. And they end up kind of sending each other a text back and forth for like 2 weeks because Jason is still on vacation for 2 more weeks. She ends up taking care of his dog for 2 more weeks. And yeah, during this exchange of texts, they end up starting to flirt, starting to fall in love. He comes back to LA and starts dating, and then a love story kind of progresses from there. And I'll say like, as I said, I love so many aspects of these books. Like it's 400 pages, yeah. So you kind of think like, okay, it's not that much can happen in 400 pages. No, actually, it can. It has so much stuff in this book. There's the great build up to a relationship, and there's also like some like each character has their own world stuff like oh love. It's just they also have like their own deal here over here with their family with the backstory. They have their own life, but they kind of work very well together. And I really love all the characters, both the protagonist and the side characters. Very interesting. I really like. I'll say like love have so much. It's crammed. Oh, crammed. It's put into this 400-page book. You kind of like finish it like what? It's not longer because it's just so good. And as I said, it's not really your everyday romance really because uh they kind of get together very early on and they don't like they argue a bit now and then, but it's not like very soon they understand they're meant for each other, but kind of the world wants them to be apart, and And yeah, it's just very, very good. Also, every chapter has like a song at the start. So it's both like chapter two says who it's told from. Oh, sorry, it's Sloan. It's Sloan and not Jason. Abby. Why do I think? Oh yeah, because the author is Abby. Sorry, it's Sloan and Jason. Sorry, but yeah, and then you have like and then you have like a song here. So I suppose that's kind of supposed probably because Jason is like he's actually a musician. So like at the back you can see there's a list of all the songs mentioned, and yeah, that's quite a lot of those songs I didn't really hear about at all, really. So that's kind of fun to like check out new songs. Haven't checked them out yet, but yeah, it's very, very good. Also, I suppose if you need any more, if you need any more enticing to read this book, the book at least, well, yeah, the first book in the series has like praise on it here, so like the author is good, and also Casey McQuiston, the author behind Red, White, and Royal Blue, praised this book up like very much. They love this book very much, and I love Red, White, and Royal Blue, so that alone made me want to pick up this book. Definitely did not regret it, not at all. And yeah, very, very good book. As I said, definitely a book you should check out if you like romance. Or I suppose also like even if you don't really know love romance, I would say it's one of those crossover books that's not like yeah, it's romance, but it's not mushy. It's not overly it's not overly predictable. It's not uninteresting or bad. Like, I would say like some books really they kind of cross over their genres. They can kind of read by anyone in some ways. And I think this kind of can, though I suppose if you hate romance, why would you pick up a romance book? I suppose you wouldn't. But yeah, if you inclined to check it out, romance now and then, check this one out. Very good book.